So hello, we are live streaming on the Whole Health Facebook page. It will be available to you to watch afterwards as well if you can't watch it at the moment. So this is a really short sequence that you can do at your office desk. So at the moment a lot of you are at home, so it's really easy for you to do. Obviously if you're at work you can be a bit more discreet with it if you don't want to look like you're doing yoga at work. So it's easy to adapt. So it's going to be really short, simple movements, using your breath as well, all while sat down. So it's really easy, because when we are working, we get really busy thinking a lot, and sometimes we get so stressed out with work that we're actually counterproductive. So this sequence is to help you to be productive, get refocused and just re-energized, ready to start. So you can either use this as a break during work or before you start the day is great too. So all you need is a chair and yourself, preferably one with no sides. And just ensure that your feet can touch the floor. If they can't, then maybe grab some books, or if you've got yoga blocks to put your feet on top of. And we're just going to come to a seating position. So if you can, have a gap between the back of the chair and yourself, so you're really lifted up through the crown of the head and the spine is tall. So relaxing the hands on your knees, begin to close the eyes. Allow the shoulders to feel heavy. Relax the arms. And let the hands rest softly on the knees. Just notice the weight of the hands. And again, just notice if you're holding any tension anywhere. Ask yourself, can I soften? Can I go a little bit deeper into this relaxation? Maybe relaxing the leg muscles. Feel the feet against the floor. Really become grounded. And then just begin to notice your breathing. Noticing where you breathe in, is it from the chest or from the stomach? That you feel the breath from the nose or from the mouth. What's the pace of the breath? Is it quite slow and relaxed? Or is it quite quick? Is it quite uncomfortable if you've been feeling quite stressed? So we just want to make the breath comfortable again, slowing the breath down. So taking a big inhale in through the nose if you can, and exhale out through the mouth. Letting go of any tension. And once more, breathe in and out through the mouth. Last one, inhale, exhale. And again, just check on your muscles in the body. Check that there's none that are tight or lifted up. Keep them relaxed and heavy. And just carry on with your breathing, but this time just in and out through the nose. Again, focusing on slowing the breath down, breathing in deeply and back out through the nose. And as you do so, begin to notice if any thoughts come up, maybe to do with work, maybe how busy you are, and just let them go. This time might feel like a waste of time to some of you if you're not used to meditating and yoga, but actually calming your mind is going to help you to become productive and actually work better in your day. So you're better taking a 30-minute time out, and then you're going to get more done. So if you do notice this comes into your thoughts, just accept the thoughts and allow it to float away. Come back to the breath. Come back to the body. Notice any anything that you can hear inside the room, or maybe what you can hear on the other side of the camera. I can hear birds. I can hear the farmers in the field. Just noticing what you can hear, becoming aware of all your senses as you become aware of this present moment. And gently just coming back to the body, gently flicker the eyes open. Okay, so hopefully you're feeling a little calmer if you are having a stressful day at work. So we're going to just start with the head, so nice gentle movements. So nodding the head down, so try and touch the chin to chest if you can, and look up. Good. And repeat this about 5 times, really slowly, mindfully, noticing if you feel any tension in the neck. If you notice where you feel the stretch. You could even bring your breathing into it by inhaling, lift up, exhaling down. And you can keep the eyes closed or a soft gaze. And come back up to center. Good. This time looking over to your right, over your right shoulder, so feeling the stretch in the left side of the neck, and crossing the head to the left side, looking over the shoulder. Good. And both ways, seeing if you can get a little bit deeper with the stretch. We often hold a lot of tension in our neck and our shoulders, especially when we're working at a desk over a laptop. So these small movements can really help get rid of any knots and any tension. And back to center. This time we're going to look over to our right. You're going to circle the chin along the chest to look over to the left. So we're doing half circles. And last one. Coming back to center. Lifting the shoulders up as high as they can, coming up forwards, really trying to touch the ears with your shoulders, and back down. So now using your breath, inhale, lift the shoulders up. Exhale, shoulders come down. So trying to create big, slow movements. Inhale, exhale. So go as slow as you can, really slowing down the breath. This will help the body to calm itself down. And the other way, so inhale, lifting up and forwards this time, exhale down. Good. And then we're going to do our version of cat and cow. So placing your hands on your knees, keeping rooted through the floor, having a slight bend in the elbows. We're going to inhale, curve the spine, look up, stick the chest out, opening up the heart center. And exhale, curve the spine, pushing away. So you're feeling the shoulder blades open up. So inhale forward, look up. Exhale, curve. So again, working with your own breath. Inhale, see if you can stretch a little further. And come back to a neutral spine. Just take a moment here to close the eyes and just notice Notice if you feel any difference. If you feel any difference in the body, it can be so subtle. Just being mindful and again coming into the present moment. Good. And opening the eyes once more, this time interlacing the hands in front of you. So feel the hands pull away from the body. So again, you're feeling the stretch in the shoulder blades. We're going to inhale, reach up. And we're going to do a cat and cow version. So exhale, curve the spine, bring the arms down, relax the head. Inhale up. Curving the spine, open the chest, shoulders back. Exhale down. And carry on with this with your own breath. So the movement follows your breath. This was what helped calm you down. Last one, really reaching up tall. And exhale the arms down. Good. Bring your hands to your knees once more. This time we're going to circle the waist. So circling down the chest. Trying to get bigger with the movements as well. And the other way. And come back to center. This time we're going to go for a forward fold. So I'm just going to move my mic. So we're going to go for a forward fold, reaching down the knees. Allow the head to hang heavy. And if you can, grab onto your elbows and relax the head. Just taking a few mindful breaths here. Then lower the hands to the floor, see if you can reach the floor and see if you can straighten the back. You may need to lift the arms up, going for a flat back, slowly coming all the way back up to seated. And then you may need to shift slightly forwards in your chair, but keep your feet grounded. I'm going to place both palm of your hands behind your lower back so you're supporting the back. Press the shoulder blades together so you open up the chest and also press the elbows together. And you're going to slightly look up with the head, so focus in on the opening of the chest. And again, just notice your breathing here. Notice if you've quickened, if it feels quite uncomfortable, or notice if it's calmed and slowed. And release. Bring the hands once more in front of you, interlacing the hands once more, push away, opening the shoulder blades. And release, give the hands a shake. Take hold of the hands, so you're interlacing the fingers and your elbows. I find that the easier slightly apart, but you're just going to circle the wrists in a figure of 8. So you're really working the wrists, so you can go slow at first and then slightly quicken. You may hear some cracks, that is just completely normal, so don't panic. And the other way if you can. And shake out. So we're going to go for a slight side bend. So taking your right hand to your right hip, reach tall up through your left hand. So take an inhale here first, keep the shoulders relaxed. Exhale, side bend. Keep the left shoulder pressed back. And for more of a stretch, you can look up towards the hand. If this hurts the neck, then keep the neck facing forward. And again, just breathing here, noticing maybe more the breath in the side of the body here. And release. And again, once more, just take a moment in stillness to notice any sensations that are different in each side of the body. Notice if you feel any difference, without judgment, just noticing. And then let's try that on the other side. So bring your left hand to your left hip. Again, reach tall up through the right arm and slowly down. So feeling the twist, keep that right shoulder pressed back, either looking up towards the hand or keep looking forwards. And release back to center. We're going to go for a twist. So if you have sides of your chair, that's fine, you can use those as well. Maybe lowering your right hand on the side of the chair, and we're going to go for a twist, so you could use the arms here. For me, or for people without sides of their chair, I'm placing my left hand on the opposite knee, so my right knee, lift up through the right arm, and I just take it behind me. So I'm taking it around the back of the chair to help me twist deeper. So again, slowing the breathing down. As you inhale, stay where you are. As you exhale, seeing if you can twist slightly deeper. See if you can look over the right shoulder. And release, and try that on the other side. So again, placing the right hand on the left knee, lift up and tall through the left arm, taking it behind you. Staying where you are on the inhale, lifting tall on the exhale, seeing if you can twist deeper. And slowly untwist. Good. Now I'm going to work on the glutes here. So lifting the right leg up. So some of you may only be able to cross it like this, so that's fine, you can leave it there. But if you can, you want the leg parallel. So you want it trying to stay straight and the knee and ankle as close to in line as possible. So you may already feel the stretch in your right glute here quite intensely. So if you do, just sit up tall and breathe into the stretch. Imagine the oxygen going round to that part of the body. If this is quite easy for you, then you can begin to fold forward. So I keep my hands resting on my ankle and my knee, and I let my head relax and lower. So make sure that your breathing is slow, that you're getting enough oxygen to this part of the body, and it also allows you to go deeper. So once you've had a few breaths, just notice if it feels as tight as it did when you first came into the stretch. Can you go a little bit deeper, but listening to your body? And if you're at work and there's other people around, this one you can quite easily hide under the desk. And release. Bring the leg down, sorry. So again, just notice if you feel any difference between the legs and the glutes. It's really interesting to notice when you're not normally aware of your own body. And we're going to do that on the other side, so lift the left leg. And notice if one side feels easier than the other. We normally do have a better, easier side. So again, either sitting up tall here or exhale, fold over the leg. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Allowing any tension to melt away. And release, come back up, lower the feet back down. And again, we're going to go for a forward fold, seeing if it's changed how we feel when we do this forward fold. So slowly using the legs. Again, allow the hands and the head to just relax, allow gravity to take the weight. Slowly start to uncurl through the spine, trying to slowly come up through each vertebrae with the head up last. So we're going to do that pose again, but this time we're going to incorporate the arms. So placing the right leg on top of the left again. So hopefully it feels a little easier now that we've stretched the glutes out. We're going to try our seated version of eagle pose. So place the hands out in front of you. You want to take the right arm slightly under and face the arms sideways. And try and cross the elbows, so your inner elbow with your outer elbow. And bring towards you. So you might have to overcross if you can. And then you're trying to touch the hands together. So you're coming into this position. Either staying here, if you can, lift up through the elbows so the elbows are going higher. You really feel this stretch in the back of the shoulders. And release, shake the hands. And keeping the leg here, just placing your hands roughly on your ankle and your knee. Just begin circling that ankle. And the other way. And flex and point. And release. So trying that on the other side, lift the left leg up. So this time bring both arms out, left arm comes under, place them over, see if you can cross them as far as you can go. Bring the arms up sideways and again see if you can hold the other hand. So you may just be here, so that's fine. Lift the elbows up high, come to where is comfortable for you. And release, shake the arms, again circling the wrists, lower the leg down and the other way. So we've finished all our stretches. We're just gonna, again, how we started, finish off with a slight meditation, a really quick meditation. So just come into a comfy seat, again if you can, away from the chair, holding your both hands on your knees, shoulders relaxed, close the eyes. And just begin to become aware of yourself in this present moment. So first noticing any sounds that you hear in the room. Notice if there's any thoughts in your head. Allow them to let go. And then bring your attention to the feeling of your body. Maybe you feel warmth. Maybe you feel quite stretched and relaxed. Maybe you're still noticing some tightness. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter, just becoming aware. Becoming mindful of this moment. Before we go back to work. Noticing if the mind is any slower in thoughts. Just noticing any difference that we can. And now we're going to do a quick body scan, so keeping the eyes closed. Just bringing your awareness to the muscles in their face, so in between the eyebrows. Allow them to soften. Check that you're not frowning. Allow the cheeks and the jaw to soften. Allow the shoulders to feel heavy. And notice the weight of your arms in your lap, releasing any last bit of tension. Noticing the legs, whether you're holding and clenching them tight. Allow them to soften and relax. And feel the weight of the feet against the floor, from the heel to the toes. And just bring your attention back to your breathing. Inhale, and as you exhale, allowing the body to soften deeper. Allowing it to feel heavier and heavier with each exhalation. And as the body starts to feel heavier and more relaxed, you notice that your mind starts to relax with it. The thoughts are becoming less frequent. You're noticing some stillness in the mind. And you are so aware of the body. And keeping the eyes closed, just knowing and enjoying the feeling of this re-energizing practice. Feeling that the body's loosened, more oxygen has got around the body to help wake us up. We've given ourselves some self-care and self-love. And in turn, it's going to help us to focus, become more motivated when we go back to work and more productive. So enjoying this feeling, what we've done for ourselves today. Enjoying this moment of peace and relaxation that we deserve. Gently wiggling the fingertips and the toes. And gently, when you're ready, opening back up the eyes. So I hope you enjoyed that practice and that it helps you with the rest of your day, whether you're at the start of your work day or during the middle, the end. So let me know in the comments if it's helped you or any feelings that came up for you, how you feel. And if you enjoyed it, please let me know, and I'm asking for any requests of next classes. So if you have any ideas or you want something that's not quite been shown on the Whole Health project yet, then please write in the comments below. So really appreciate your watching. Again, my link for my donation PayPal is above, but if that's not feasible for you, then please just leave a comment. That would be really greatly appreciated. Thank you, namaste. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye guys.